So let's start on hands and knees, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Inhale, round the spine, and then exhale, tilt the pelvis forward and stretch the chest, the belly, the front line of the body, and then again, inhale, round. Exhale. And just a few more times. Really try to get the breath going in the body here to start. From there, we're gonna press up into down dog. Pedal your heels out, stretch out your calves. Think of really pressing your hands down and forwards and lifting your hips up and back to stretch the back line of the body. And then let's move from down dog to plank. And down dog, and then hold that plank. And again, down dog. Now, one more time. Good. This time, walk the hands back to the feet. And we'll come all the way up to stand. We're gonna go some big arm sweeps here. We're warming up the shoulders. Inhale up. And exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up, stretch up. And exhale down. This time, fold forwards. Walk all the way to a plank and hold. We're gonna do a scapular push-up. So squeeze your booty, lift your belly button to your spine, and then pull your shoulder blades together and apart 5 times. So just activating the upper back there. And then again, slowly walk the hands back to the feet and fold in, stretch the back line of the body. We're gonna move into a deep squat, so turn your toes out. Find a position where you can keep the heels grounded, drop down into a squat. Shoulders roll back, chest nice and proud. And then we're gonna fold forwards and in. Belly button pulls towards your spine. And then again, squat down, push those knees nice and wide, lift the chest up. And again, fold in. 2 more. For a challenge, hold that deep squat, push the knees nice and wide, right tricep against the inner line of your right knee, and then lift your left arm. Back to center, lift your right arm. Back to center, try to hold that deep squat. This is a good challenge. Back to center, and then again, just lift the hips up and fold in. Walk out. Hold that plank, and then walk the hands back to the feet. And again, walk out. These are inchworms. So we're just starting to warm up the shoulders, the core, and then lengthening, giving the back line of the body a good stretch. This time we're gonna hold a plank. Bring the right foot beside the right hand. Make your back leg straight and strong like a plank, and then open the shoulders. Across the chest, lower the elbow inside the front leg, and turn open. We'll do 3 times. And then press back to a nice strong plank. Second side. Okay, back to plank. And just drop your knees down. Set your hips back towards your heels. Walk your hands over to the right. And stretch that left side of the body and then over to the left. And just a child pose opener. Back to center. We're going to do a little activation here. Moving into bear crawl position. So line your hands directly under your shoulders, your knees under your hips. We're gonna push into the floor, pull your belly button to your spine. Activate your outer hips by pushing your knees nice and wide, and we're just gonna do a hover. Isometric hold, feeling that core, firing the shoulders onto the back, and just work to hold the head in line with the spine. And then let's just lift the hips and return to that dog. Drop the knees down. We'll do that one more time. Line the hands under the shoulders, the knees under the hips. Press them to the floor and lift up and hold. Belly button to spine. Try to breathe. We want to try and fire, activate everything in the body. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press back through dog. Ooh, and walk your hands to your feet. And slowly come up to stand. Let's just give the shoulders a nice roll back. Okay, just depending on your workout, you might want to do a little bit of lateral lunging to open up the inner line of the legs and the hips. So you can come into a wide leg position and then just bend one knee at a time, really stretch and lengthen the inner line of the legs. We're gonna build into a nice thoracic rotation here. So bend your left knee, bring your right hand into the center and then turn open, twist. And then same thing to the other side, hand to the center, bend your right knee. And twist. And we'll do that one more time each side. Get that nice opening across the shoulders. And then straighten both legs. Drop the head and bow in. Great. And let's finish with some good mornings and squats. So let's hands beside your ears, parallel your feet, gently pull, isometric, pull your feet away from one another, and then hinge from the hip. Stand up, squeeze the cheeks. So we're just building into that hinge pattern in the body. One of the feelings you can get is like you're really trying to close the door behind you by sending your hips back. As I hinge forwards and pulling my navel to the spine. Activate your upper back to hold your spine nice and straight and strong by pulling your shoulder blades together. On this last one, we're gonna hold in that bent over shape, belly button to spine to support the lower back. Give me the thumbs up and we'll go reverse fly. So opening, close the back, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good, and then stand all the way up. Let's finish with some squats. Take the hands beside your ears, pull the elbows back. 11 and 1 with your toes, so toes turn out, feet a little bit wider apart, chest nice and proud as we squat down. And then stand up, push through the floor, squeeze the cheeks, press through the crown of your head. We're gonna do 10. 2, 3, exhale as you stand up. 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, I feel warm. You should be ready to work out.